What is going on, guys? Train back to you today with another video. More Yu-Gi-Oh discussion, more Yu-Gi-Oh news. You know that's what I'm all about. Bringing you guys the latest shit. Today is the sixth and final part to my multi-part, multi-video, what seems to be taking forever for me to do, Duelist Pack Ancient Millennium video series. And today we're going to go over probably the most cards. And probably have a bigger discussion than most videos. So tighten down your bootstraps and get ready for the ride. Grab your popcorn, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do because today we're going to be talking about Jesse Anderson and his Crystal Beast cards. Jesse Anderson is going to be getting a lot of reprints for this. I wouldn't say he's getting a lot of support, which is very odd to me that they would rather reprint a bunch of his stuff because, you know, the Crystal Beasts and the Crystal Beast support itself has been just reprinted a bunch of times in multiple packs. So you'd figure, you know, maybe they'd bring out a couple of new cards, but no, Konami has a different plan for us. So let's get right into it. Let's get into the reprints to start off. We're going to start off with a reprint for Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. Probably one of the most powerful Crystal Beasts there are. And he's also going to get a reprint for Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, you know, the other powerful Crystal Beast card that they have. You know, Carbuncle and Pegasus being the two most powerful Crystal Beast monsters themselves. I can see why these ones getting the reprints out of all the reprints that they chose, but, you know, still, I would have liked some more new support over some reprints that have been reprinted multiple times. So, you know, getting the two Crystal Beast monsters, of course, he's going to get another Rainbow Dragon reprint, which is, again, very nuts for me because it's been printed, I want to say 5 times. And I don't have a problem with that because, you know, Rainbow Dragon was one of my favorite cards from the GX series, other than the Cyber Dragon cards. And it's come out in every rarity except for Super and Rare. So this time they're giving it the Rare treatment. You know, all that's left is the Super treatment. But I still need to pick up a Secret and a Ghost because those cards are fucking gorgeous. He's also going to get a reprint for the Crystal Bond spell card. You know, that's your searcher, that's your Rhoda for your Crystal Beasts. And helping you with your combos, and he's going to get a reprint for his Crystal Release spell card, which I do believe is another helpful spell card for the deck, but it's not one of those main cards. Again, these reprints aren't really all too awful, but you know, the last reprint is a Crystal Tree, and talking to some of my Crystal Beast friends, you know, I've attempted to build the deck and I've attempted to play it, but it's just not for me. It's too slow, and definitely in this day and age, it's not a deck to compete. But the reprints should have been newer cards. I mean, he's getting I want to say 3 new cards, 4 new cards, something like that. So let's just go ahead and jump into the new cards. First card I want to talk about is Rainbow Bridge. It's a normal spell card with effect reading. Add 1 crystal spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, except Violet Crystal or Crystal Counter. Violet Crystal being not even related to Crystal Beasts, and Crystal Counter not really all that helpful, I believe. That's actually the worst of the cards that they could have came out with. So I can't even talk about that one, to be honest with you. That one doesn't even. I don't have anything to say about it at all. So next card is going to be Ultimate Crystal Formation. It's going to be a normal trap card. With effect reading, when your Crystal Beast monster is destroyed by battle, send 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names from your hand deck and or face up from your field to the graveyard, special summon one Ultimate Crystal God fusion monster from your deck. This is treated as a fusion summon. Ultimate Crystal God is going to be the next monster we're going to be talking about, so we'll get to that in a second. If a face-up Ultimate Crystal God monster, Rainbow Dragon monster, or Rainbow Dark Dragon monster in your monster zone leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect and is still in your possession, you can banish this card from your graveyard, place any number of Crystal Beast monsters from your graveyard in your spell and trap zone as face-up continuous spells. So this card is actually really, really good for Crystal Beasts, not just for the newest God monster, but also because, if, this is basically a brilliant fusion for your new boss monster, and I like it a lot because not only can you brilliant fusion your stuff out, you can also banish this card after one of your Rainbow Dragon monsters is destroyed, and bring out your other Crystal Beast cards in your spell and trap zone to try and continue your plays and try and combo off next turn, or see if you can get something else going. And this is I don't know, this is probably one of the nicer new cards. But then again, we're already on our last new card, so going into it, we're going to be talking about Ultimate Crystal God Rainbow Overdragon. And when they're talking about Ultimate Crystal Gods over in the OCG, they're talking about Rainbow Dragon. So I believe that this is going to be named Rainbow Overdragon here in the TCG because of the whole translation issue that we have. But Rainbow Overdragon is a light dragon fusion effect monster, level 12, 4,000 attack and 0 defense. Your materials being 7 Crystal Beast monsters. With effect reading, must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by attributing one Ultimate Crystal God monster, Rainbow Dragon or Rainbow Dark Dragon you control that is level 10, in which case you do not use polymerization. Ultimate Crystal God monster, meaning Rainbow Dragon. So I don't know. That's just going to be taken out for us here in the TCG. Once per turn, you can banish one Crystal Beast monster from your graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the banished monster's attack until the end of this turn. Quick effect, you contribute this fusion summon card. Shuffle all cards on the field into the deck. So basically it's Rainbow Dragon without having to control them. And it gains the specific attack of 1, which isn't bad, but I actually like Rainbow Dragon's effect more, where if you control more than 1, you gain 1,000 for each. So, I mean, yeah, you can send Sapphire Pegasus and get 1,800 for one card, as opposed to Rainbow Dragon, you can send 1 Crystal Pegasus and gain 1,000. So this card will be not, I mean, a 58 beater is not bad, and a 5k beater is still not bad, but I like the second effect where you contribute this fusion card, and all cards in the field get shuffled into the deck. So if you have your Monster Reborn in your hand, or a Soul Charge, or a Call of the Haunted set, or anything like that, which, I know you really probably don't run in a Crystal deck, but shuffling all cards on the field into the deck is pretty awesome, especially if you started at the beginning of the turn, to where you can start fresh on a new field and your opponent really can't interrupt you unless they have hand traps or something like that. But I feel like we're going towards a less hand trap heavy format, and I really like the second effect of this. Is it going to be a mandatory card for Crystal decks? Probably not, but it's just Rainbow Dragon with like a godly armor, and the art on this is just really nuts. It's gorgeous, and I would just put it in the deck just to have one and be like, hey, look at my sexy looking dragon here. But going through these new cards, I don't understand why they did, what was it, like 6 reprints and only 3 new cards, as opposed to like Bandit Keith got like, I want to say he got like 5 new cards and only like 3 reprints, and Pegasus got, I think he got 4 reprints and 4 or 5 new cards, and Weevil's getting like 4 or 5 new cards and less reprints. So it's mind-boggling how they can give probably one of the most competitive characters and competitive decks in the history of the game, and give it the least amount of new support. I mean, looking over at the OCG, they still have 4 cards over there that we don't even have over here in the TCG. You know, they've got the Crystal Vanguard, which helps you not helps you have your Crystal Beast cards non-targetable, or your Rainbow cards or anything like that. And then you have your Crystal Protector, um, which basically says anytime your crystal cards or your rainbow cards are destroyed by a card effect, they're not even destroyed. So I mean, you've got your Over the Rainbow, which helps you bring out. I mean, it's basically what was that new card called? Ultimate Crystal Formation, in a spell card form, where you don't have to banish it from the graveyard. Um, and you still got Crystal Horde, where you can special summon crystal monsters from your deck, um, if one leaves the field. You know, there's so many other options that you have that you could have put in to the ancient Millennium pack for the Crystal Beast monsters, and instead Konami just wanted to put a bunch of reprints in it because they know that the Crystal Beast cards are chase cards, and I don't say chase cards, I'm kidding. That the Crystal Beast cards are probably more sought after as a anime um, collectors, um, brain fart, as an anime collector's, I don't want to say dream, but more chase. So probably, yeah, chase card would have been the correct thing to say. But I really don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to Crystal Beast, like I said. Um, I like these cards. I want them just for collecting, but also, I mean, Rainbow Over Dragon just looks fucking gorgeous, and I want that just to look at it. And that sounds really fucking weird, but I want this, and I want Millennium Eyes Restrict just because they're good looking cards, as well as the Desperado, Barrel Dragon, and what was another one that was coming out? Um, the I don't know. I really don't know, but that's Jazzy's stuff. And don't forget that the Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium pack comes out here in the TCG February 23rd. So we've got a week, a week and a half until it's out in the stores. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Show your boys some support. If you have any opinions on today's topic or any future ideas you have for me, go ahead and leave them all in the comments below. And if you enjoy my content, be sure to hit that subscribe button to check out my weekly content on this card game we enjoy. That'll be it for me. I'll catch you guys next time.